One bomber, hundreds of German fighters, and one of the deadliest days in the skies of World War II. No one expected what was about to happen, but this B-17 turned the sky into a fortress of fear. How did a single squadron of planes make the Luftwaffe rethink everything? This is the story. It was the cold, damp dawn of 1943. On the eastern coast of England, hundreds of engines roared to life. The airfield buzzed with the last-minute preparations. Pilots checking instruments, bombardiers double-checking bomb loads, gunners testing their 50-caliber machine guns. Today's mission was not an ordinary flight. They were heading deep into the heart of Germany to strike at its industrial centers, hoping to deal a crippling blow to the war machine. The B-17 flying fortresses lifted into the sky, massive iron giants seemingly moving in slow motion. Their size and weight could have made them easy targets, and the German pilots certainly thought so. Yet they did not know what they were about to face. These were no ordinary bombers. They were flying fortresses, heavily armed, strategically defended, and designed to strike fear into the enemy. The Luftwaffe decided to attack the B-17s one by one. Messerschmitts and Focke-Wulfs launched frontal assaults, confident that their speed and agility would outmatch the lumbering bombers. But from the very first second, they realized their mistake. Each B-17 flew in a tight box formation, providing overlapping fields of fire. Any German pilot attempting to attack one bomber found themselves facing bullets from not one, but several planes. Heavy 50-caliber machine guns covered every angle, above, below, beside, and behind. The German pilots later wrote, "It was as if the planes were waiting for us." As the assault began, the sky turned into a battlefield. The first German fighter burst into flames, the second lost a wing, and the third was forced to bail out with a parachute before reaching the bombers. The crews of the B-17s were focused and tense, working together to maintain their positions. Every heartbeat mattered. Every decision could mean life or death. Some crews, during a single sortie, were directly responsible for downing 5 to 8 enemy fighters. Every kill was a team effort, a combination of tactics, timing, and skill. Yet the B-17s were not without losses. Explosions, shattered wings, disabled engines, and aircraft disappearing into the clouds all occurred that day. But the most incredible part was how many of the heavily damaged planes still made it back. With engines burning, wings mangled, and tails ripped apart, they returned to base, leaving mechanics and fellow crews in awe. How had these planes survived? The most famous example was the all-American B-17. Its tail was nearly torn off, its wings damaged, yet it stayed in the air and brought its crew home safely. This event was documented and remains a verified historical account. The Germans soon realized that old tactics would no longer work. They abandoned direct frontal attacks, introduced heavily armed fighters, and began experimenting with rockets and specialized weapons. The skies had become dangerous territory, and every formation of B-17s was a trap for the enemy. The B-17s accomplished their mission. They not only carried out the bombing run, but also broke the Luftwaffe's dominance in the skies. Every sortie was a testament to crew courage, technological power, and tactical brilliance. It was no wonder the world called them flying fortresses. This story reminds us that in war, sometimes the greatest weapon is human courage and teamwork. The iron planes and their powerful guns were terrifying, but the true strength lay in the determination and trust of the men inside them. That dawn left an indelible mark on history, and the Flying Fortress's legacy would never fade. These B-17s were not just planes, they were symbols of courage and indomitable will in the skies of war. If you enjoyed this story, hit like, leave a comment, and explore more incredible tales of history right here. Never forget the fortresses in the sky.